So, good morning, or whatever it is for you. It's Nickose, and we are back in the Druid Shadowlands Let's Play. At the moment pre-patch, but we're heading in there. So, last time I finished off here on the shores of Stormwind as we were heading into the BFA zones. I'm a bit worried if you watch both me and Taz that it might be the same, but I can start in a different zone, so we're heading into BFA.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Oh, right.
Control your power.
I want to
control you.
Lower this volume a bit. I'm recording everything through the OBS now, so both the camera and the game overall everything is through OBS, meaning that the sound levels I can't edit them afterwards. But the sound should be improved. It should be the OBS, like filter settings, everything like that should be on, so I should sound a lot better than the previous episodes.
The true battle lies ahead.
But it means that I need to edit the sound beforehand, so we might have a few episodes where it goes up and down depending on what, if I get comments about it, how loud the gameplay is compared to my voice. But yeah. We're going into BFA, and as I talked about in the last episode, I will keep my camera on because I feel like this is my Let's Play. You'll see me more talk and discuss things that are changing rather than just the cinematic itself. It's really easy to find these cinematics on the web. At least like these more high level ones are up on the World of Warcraft YouTube channel. Now the game is taking a bit long to load. But yeah, the story is like at the beginning of BFA. For some reason the Alliance had captured Prince Talanji and the Prophet Zul, which the Horde saved in order to get the Zandalar on their side. And with the Alliance knowing they need the Zandalar, like the Horde has the Zandalar on their side. It'd be so scary, like she's alone on the ship, or like just a few crewmen, at least not children. And suddenly you hear a children singing, a child singing in the middle of the night on an old sunken ship, or recently sunken ship.
Your loving mother will never forgive you, murderer.
So scary, but such a good cinematic in a way. Like, I'm not really a big fan of those.
Thank you, Captain.
It's more high quality but still in-game cinematics. They are still quite bad, but these like, what should you say, like still in-game animation but still highly edited animated are so good, and the story is so good, and like how it's snowing. Like it's early November, and for me, we already had like half a meter of snow where I live. It's gone now because of rain, but we had it. Really lovely. So let's continue in. But yeah, because the Alliance know that the Horde is making contact with the Zandalar, that has a great fleet. They need a great fleet in war as well, and that's why Jaina
will endure. I hope this works.
Is returning to Kul Tiras because they are known to be one of the greatest navies, if not the greatest navy in the world, at least in the modern world.
State your intentions.
I am Jaina Proudmoore. I have come for an audience with Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore, my mother.
But yeah, Jaina is the daughter of the sea, the daughter of the nobility, whatever you should call the admiralty.
As you wish.
Marilty, whatever you say. But the thing is that most of Kul Tiras
Dangerous prisoners coming.
hate her. Because Kul Tiras was part of the original alliance way back in the Second War. The first war, Stormwind lost to the Horde and they fled and like warned the other kingdoms. So 7 kingdoms made an alliance to combat the Horde in the Second War and they won, as we know. Kul Tiras was part of that, but I don't know if they technically were still part of it in
Jaina. Is that
the beginning of the Third War. Or not.
She's come back to finish us.
But yeah, they fought the Horde. Her father, especially, and her brother that died, which you, if you play BFA, you'll see later on in the story. So when her father came to visit her on Fairmore Isle, he like still had this Horde hatred within him.
So, my wayward
so
daughter
brave.
returns to the kingdom she betrayed.
Yeah, and
Why?
because her father
I have
started
come to ask Kul
a
Tiras
fight
for aid on behalf
against
of
Horde.
the Alliance.
And the Horde,
The
of course,
Alliance?
defended themselves.
Where
in the
were
end-
they when we begged for their help? When our husbands and sons and brothers were slaughtered at Theramore?
Do not blame the Alliance for my actions.
So
Yeah,
you
he
admit
started a
it.
war against the Horde,
You
but
admit that you were responsible
Jaina
for the deaths of our men.
didn't want to risk the peace
I was.
she had with thralls, so she like just stood by, like you can hear in the song.
But I will do anything
Daughter
in
of
my
the Sea.
power to ease the suffering of Kul
She
Tiras.
stood by while their men
Catherine,
were slaughtered because they
enforce
wouldn't
our laws.
listen to reason.
The
Like,
punishment for treason is death.
yeah, but they have twisted it. They don't know the whole truth, but still,
Do you accept
they sent us now.
the judgment of your homeland?
I accept your judgment, Mother.
You are no daughter of mine. Do what you will. She is nothing to me.
Oh, I love that sentence so much. That her mother asks like, "Do you accept the judgment of your homeland?" And Jaina's like, "No, but I will accept your judgment." Like the family bond tie is what is important for her.
Beware the daughter of the sea.
Hey, look who's finally awake.
Whoa! Didn't know you sing when you wake up in here? That he sings? Did you know? Well, you wake up, you get everything stripped from you because they don't like Jaina, they don't like the Alliance.
I'm all ears.
Truth is kinda twisted. Daughter of the Sea. Why did I say that? Just because it's the song. But like, out like Flynn, escape Tiragarde with Flynn. So we're put in the prison.
All right, here's the plan. Hit me. Come on, hit me. Oh! Oh, you!
Rip out his intestines.
God! Help! Oh!
Yeah, I'm a magician. I can
Hey, what's going
do
on in
anything.
there?
It would be nice if they added back off, but he just attacks the prisoner for some reason.
Quick, hit that lever.
But yeah, Flynn
Riot,
is
boys!
actually,
Give 'em
truth to be told, sent in here to save us. We're not in the same cell just for some strange reason. We are actually He's actually here to save us. And yeah, I did. You have seen this on Taz video. I did this on another character of mine recently to try out volume settings. You're supposed to go straight ahead and fight this dude, but I found out there's a funny thing on the side, but move. Bang.
Damn, keys are ruined. That was some serious. Just what kind of powder is this? Hey,
That's
let
when
me grab
trading
some of
comes.
this stuff.
Yep, that, and then, as Flynn now said, but you may or may not have heard it too well,
Well, two.
he says that he has never seen gunpowder,
Let's move.
what the damage that the bomb the guard through can do. But I found out when I did this that here, I've never seen this place. I don't think you are supposed to go in here. This is not the way I escaped, at least. But there is like a big cave at the back of the... I don't know if this plays like a role in the dungeon, because many of the BFA dungeons are like real world locations, just
Maybe we can blow the lock. Sprinkle some of that
faced
powder
into the actual dungeon.
Now for a little spark. You may want to take a step back. Woo!
Bam!
That stuff packs a punch.
You could
Get down to the
technically
lower
get
levels and find a way
knocked back
out.
yourself if you stand too close, like my shaman did. But yeah, we're escaping. We'll go back here when we get freehold as a dungeon.
I don't have a target.
Ooh. Then I found out an interesting thing, at least in my opinion, that if you were wise, yeah,
I need to target something
that
first.
if you go here and try and jump down here,
Guess we're not going out this way. Let's try the other side.
that Flynn will actually tell you that, yeah, this could be an exit, but it's blocked off. So we guess we're not going out that way. We need to go through the alligators.
Have a target.
And I'm not completely 100% sure it's allowed to play, but at the moment, do I have like Starfire? Yeah, I do. Because I got my Eclipse now, which is at the moment the like most...
Oh, smells like a freebooter's hammock.
Eclipse is the new, like, one of the biggest changes to the Druid, that the Eclipse balancing. These rats can hurt if you don't have AoE to take care of them, like a Druid. Druid AoE damage is like our big thing. And that's the other leg thing that Taz thought was the funniest thing in the world. Kinda, but Eclipse casting 2 Starfires improve Wrath for 15 seconds and vice versa. When cast time is reduced by 8%, the damage increased by 20. And this is the thing that you need to balance as a druid. Now I've not been doing it because Starfire is much better for AoE on those rats. Okay. That guard is dead.
I'm officially done with this place. Come on, our ride should be waiting for us just up the beach.
Trying to avoid command. I should have. Where is? I do have running wild from mount. Oh no, my bar locked. Could be bad. And Darkfly. Why is my bar locked? Shouldn't be. Okay. So like, cast 2 Wrath. Maybe not. Wrong start now, but that means I'm Lunar Eclipse, so then I should start doing Starfire, and it kind of depends on what you want to do. You should kind of start with Starfire.
There she is. Let's hop in.
If you want to get Solar Eclipse.
Sounds like you started a riot.
No idea what you're talking about. But I think we finally have some real.
And because Wrath is the single target, Starfire is the multi-target ability you have. And then, as always, keep up your Moonfire, keep up your Sunfire.
I recognize you. You arrived with Jaina Proudmoore. You're the Alliance emissary.
Alliance emissary? Cyrus didn't mention that. I would have charged him double.
Yeah, and now they are like talking about. I said Flynn was sent in to save us from the prison. He was together with. What is her name? Talia Four Dragon?
Morales Harbor.
She's a Four Dragon at least, for anyone that actually knows what that entails.
Visitors ever get to see.
It had some stuff to do with the like Shadowlands pre-patch thingy. But yeah, we are back in Borealis. And I'm doing all this to like just have, this is what you get if you haven't been in Borealis before. It's actually, I said, say what you want about BFA, all its systems and how it was handled, how the ending was handled, things like that. But the questing itself, the initial questing and the initial story is...
Thanks for the lift, Tay. I'll report to the old
so
man.
good, so good.
I've trained my whole
Yeah,
life.
Talia. Out like Flynn. And I spoiled her last name for those that don't know. I'll take it for safekeeping. It's hard to believe the Lord Admiral would do this. She must have had her reasons, right? Visit the ferry dock, blah blah blah.
So don't worry about the prison break. Here in the market, you're just another traveler. Now
Like-
let's get you settled in.
Shows you around the place. So you have the
This ferry
ferries.
connects to stations
Fancy
all
a
along the
cuppa?
Sound's interior coast.
This is not connected to
You'll need a
anything at
ferry
the
pass from
moment.
the harbour master. That won't be a problem.
Yeah, won't be a problem because he's like her godfather or like adoptive father that's been taking care of her. I kind of like it. The Alliance got a wolf, armored wolf in like Alliance steel looking thing, and the Horde got a horse. So like they got each other's reverse. Is it down here it was? Yeah, go in here.
The counting house is
It
under
shows
heavy
you the
guard
bank.
day and night. Feel free to store your valuables here.
Then you go up. And they show you around to
The market hosts
inn.
travelers from all over Azeroth.
Fancy
There are
some
many
bits and
taverns,
bobs?
but this one's my favorite. I spend a
Where
lot
do
of
I
time
have
in
my
here,
inn?
pestering
Restore
travelers to
Pig
tell me
and
their
Whistle.
stories,
That is in
especially folks from
Stormwind.
the Eastern Kingdoms.
And we need to go back to Stormwind quite shortly, actually. Level 11. Okay, not that shortly, but we shouldn't need to use the... Hearthstone before that anyway.
You must be
get the
restless
flight
being
off
cooped up here
from
all
this.
day.
I'm thinking of sending over a map because I think I
Right? Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave
actually
her to me when she
bought
was
one
just
of those
hatchling.
maps that reveals all the flight path connections for you and just have it in my bag.
You'll feel at home here in no time.
I'm
Now,
thinking
let's
of
check in
doing
with
that.
Cyrus.
And she tells us she got the griffin from the harbor master, said like a father figure to her because her father is a special person that is not here. So then we go in here and down here,
The Harbour Master's office is just through here.
and it's the second Alliance fleet that has arrived, or Alliance ship.
Don't you know who that is?
But sir, Lady Ashvane ordered...
Lady Ashvane.
Really
serve
like
Lady
slow.
Ashvane?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
Lady Ashvane's
But
crest
Lady
upon your shield?
Ashvane.
No, sir.
I like this
No.
character.
You serve Kul Tiras. You wear the crest of Proudmoore. And you take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass.
I like how the
Parley in my
Gilneas
office.
soldiers kind of have like,
Let him through.
say, like more northern style, like in Game of Thrones, the more northern looking style of equipment, while pure
Remain.
Alliance
It
soldiers
is an
have
honor.
like pure
You are free
plate.
to remain in the harbor on my authority. Talia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
They arrive in like epic armor. Actually more good looking than I have given it thought before. Good job, Blizzard. This actually looks really good, and especially as it fits the Gilnean tabard. But yeah, we are to go ahead
These
with
old
you
bones
and shake
still
your
ache
hand.
for battle.
Catherine Proudmoore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Yeah, well,
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you? I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War. Tough to keep them all straight.
could be the second war.
Orcish
You weren't part of the
juggernauts struck
first.
Our transport. Splinters from the gunnel ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up and told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Kul Tiras still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore. But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her blind to the infection that is spread throughout our kingdom. The land I love is falling apart, so I'm asking for your help. Kul Tiras needs the Alliance just as badly as you need us.
I see. Then we shall prove to Catherine Proudmoore the same truth that I learned at great cost.
I can't stand still.
In unity, there is strength.
Love this story. I love this character.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
All night, blah blah blah. Sanctum of the Sage. Speak with 7 Legion Mage. This is so you can unlock the portals and speak with Cyrus and receive a fairy pad.
Dismissed. Never let them see you sweat.
Good. And then you need to run away. So you get your portals set up. Technically, it's not that important to have an instant teleportation back to
Safe travels.
Stormwind, but if we have an instant back to Stormwind, we can just go to the portal in Stormwind and get here. That is done, and then
Sir, the situation
Terokkar.
report is ready. Finally,
Excellent.
some action.
Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
Get you up to speed and...
Stay on course. Kul Tiras is made up of several major houses. They were unified under Balin Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Therokkar. Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place, commanding both the military and the guard.
Yeah, so that is like Terokkar
Despite our
sound.
efforts to maintain order, Kul Tiras has seen an increase in crime, corruption, and piracy. People are losing faith in the Proudmoore Admiralty.
That's what the reputation is called. Nice
To the
hint
west
there.
lies Jostvar, a mountainous region providing most of the kingdom's ore, and some of our toughest warriors.
My favorite zone in this place.
House Waycrest has been a loyal supporter of Proudmoore's rule for centuries, but their recent absence
Because it's
from
really
council
a
meetings
druidic
has given rise to
place.
troubling rumors.
Then...
In Stormsong Valley, to the north, the Tide Sages of House Stormsong craft and bless the ships of our legendary fleet.
yeah, and I was right.
But nobody's heard
I
from
really
them
like this
in
because
months.
I discussed
Sages
with
withdrawn
Noble
into their
on one of
cloisters,
his earliest
seem
live stream or
uninterested in
earlier
finding
live
missing
streams 2
ships.
years ago when it was new that how
We must unite the houses beneath the Proudmoore banner and locate the missing fleet. Otherwise,
technically
Kul Tiras
4
will fall
houses,
apart before this war even begins.
Tide Sages, Admiralty, Ashwain, and Drustwar. So that's what you do in Kul Tiras, pretty much. Who are you? A nice elf priest.
Our curse is also our greatest gift.
What I can do is here click the map. Oh
situation?
no!
For Kul
Nation
Tiras.
divided. I am forced to do Tiragarde. I was thinking because do something different and start in another place, but as a low-level character, you have to do Tiragarde sound first. Because my shaman could choose whatever region she wanted.
All right, then,
Tiragarde
what's this
sound,
big
blah
lead
blah
of
blah.
yours? Something about Ashvain having a new gunpowder?
How is that a lead? They're making new weapons all the time.
Not like this
Not
one.
like this, they aren't. Emissary, mind giving our skeptical colleagues here a demonstration?
That!
Ashvain's dirty secret. Ahoy! And that was just a pinch. Imagine how much damage they could do with more of this stuff.
Someone who has either several accounts or has invited a friend.
What do you need?
Speak with King at East Point Station to get
Well,
the
in.
ferry.
I have another job for you.
Yeah, sure.
Help our new ally track down the source of this powder.
You got it.
Talia, prepare to make your rounds again.
It's either a rare
Tell the
mount
city
drop
guard to be on the
or
lookout
a real
for
expensive
unusual weapons
rep
being smuggled
mount.
into Borealis.
I said.
Hello? Can I jump out? Yeah, I can.
What can I do?
Get the ferry pass to go over there. So a bit sad that I'm kind of forced to go Tiragarde sound. But I guess it's the best story at the same time. That's the question. I don't know how much questing I need to do because you can the question lies in like, should I just do the ones that are like connected to the story? Or will that be too little XP? Because as a YouTube series, I'm thinking of making this that I'm in BFA all the time. And not changing expansions. And then if I do another Let's Play in Shadowlands, I could do another expansion if I wanted to. But I'm not sure how much XP you get from just the story, so if I should stress that or if I should get to it earlier. But that is a cool effect of Dynamic Cam, as you see that it's the version I'm using is programmed to like rotate your camera while you're traveling like that. Let's go up the road. See what we can do here. How much have we been recording? Half an hour. We can go for a little bit more because this has been quite boring, I would presume. Hey, Ashwin, trading what you want. Inspect 5 marked goods. Play 10 company watchmen, enforcers or fusiliers. Company brought a bunch of goons to break it up and get everyone back to work. Then 3-6 urchins. If they said it would feed us, said to keep us warm. But they were mean, it was really hard work, and we tried to rest, they yelled at us.
Anchors away!
So, yeah, child slavery, we are investigating.
To the western edge of the foundry. I'll wait there and make sure nobody tries to snatch them. Meet me there when you've got...
So you take the lazy part of, like, taking the children, when I have done the hard part, actually fight them. But, so yeah, we're investigating, ow. What the Ashwing Company is doing. Collect Priscilla's orders from Force-Master Farthing and Taskmaster Williams. Quite a bit of an improvement.
Employees. Effective immediately, all shifts are doubled. We do not ask this of you lightly. Your hard work ensures the safety of Kul Tiras in these uncertain times.
When I get Star Surge, it's also a thing that you want to blast your Star Surges into them because it increases your haste.
Rest assured,
at the moment it's just basic. I should have gotten Herbalism while I was in town. Herbalism is one of the like easiest thing to have as a druid because when we get flight form, we can fly around and pick it up.
Obey their instructions to avoid any unseemly incidents.
Without too much problem.
Kindly direct your guidance to Mr. Farthing or Mr. Woods.
Put up both. Ow! Well, I'll kill you first, I guess. So this is a lot easier as a high-level shaman. You have a lot more abilities.
Which side is starboard again?
Head away, child. Head away. Why not? Sure. Oh, that's a child. As always, try and do the more limited things first. You're going to come in, aren't you? Oh no, somebody's fighting the target.
Something first.
Don't try and fight a druid at range. We'll lose. Oh no, it's a horde? Oh, that was another character. I thought that the quest objective one had been taken because it was a horde, but they are not bound by this, I guess.
Get their supplies on time.
Yes, you're either not level 30 yet or you don't have... here, Star Surge. Star Surge is so powerful, you like blast through people with it. But the thing is that Star Surge, or that might be a talent in this way, but on my main, Star Surge gives a haste increase.
Please help the grown-ups too.
Nah, child. I'm just gonna be here slaughtering stuff. I can blast you. Stop knocking me down. But yeah, Star Surge really tears through them. That is done. From what? Find you.
Daddy says I need my sea eggs.
Get away.
Daddy says I need my sea eggs.
Get away. Then take the long cast. I'm not casting Moonfire this time. I get done.
You pay for this.
Quite fast, even without it. Oh, I'm a druid. I can use my travel form more effectively. Oh no. He saw me. And then we wanna head to the point. Ooh, an urchin. Oh, you're hiding under the bridge. Thing. Head down. And then... yeah, the horde has been here and it's quite... Ah, no. You're the tough monster that I need. Fine. Do that. Now we can bombard you. Bam. 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 Ah, not done yet. Another
I don't
goods.
care how you do it. I want those forges
Last master
running
is
day
done.
and
You could
night.
pick up these swords if you wanted to. Ooh.
The chemists are producing excellent powder. You will keep them supplied with refined azurite, or
Don't I have
find
prowl?
someone who can.
Platform, shred, blah blah blah. Oh, you don't get prowl until 17. Oh, they've actually made it more. To be fair, I don't remember how it was like before Shadowlands change.
I'm out of range.
Take the chest from behind the nose. Go up, recording 37, so it will be quite alright to do this and then finish. Oh my lord. Flynn, I'm coming.
A job's a job, mate.
Suspicious shipments. Gold, small hustlers, we save the children, mark goods. One stamina free. I think the legs gives the most.
See you around.
That's. Could equip the dagger. Oh, it's actually. You can't see where I'm pointing by. If you look at the like swapping thing, it says with deep ward torch equipped in your offhand. So because as I said, 6 intellect and the staff is technically just 3 stamina. But if I equip that knife and then I equip that a torch, now I'm really Kul Tiras. Like. Blah blah blah, and it's not classics. We don't have to care about weapon skills or anything. Speak with Flynn Fairwind in bridge. So,
Cagney, get these kids on a ferry back to town. Talia will make sure they get placed into a shelter. Mate, I'll see you up ahead.
yeah, continue the travels over to Bridgeport. Straight ahead if you want to go over and continue down here if we wanna be in the port town.
What's the word?
So now collect the chemist nose and the raw azurite sample.
Let's get paid.
So I guess this is like the main story that you need to do. Have you? Do we have... Because I have mail. Do we have... I guess this is technically a really bad place to end it at because it's not an innkeeper, but I have lessons in 20 minutes. I'm recording this in the morning just before my classes, because it's Corona times. I have classes over the computers. I have nowhere I need to go, per se. But yeah, that's the start of BFA Kul Tiras. You are kind of like forced to play the Tiragarde sound first as a new character, we find out, but it's all good and fun in games until you mess with Nickose. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Comment. I would like to subscribe if you want easy updates of when I go live, but comment is the funniest thing for me because I get to interact with you. Hopefully I will stream later today. Probably my classic druid instead of this one, but yeah, hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.